final award, the Founders Award. And to present it, please welcome back to the stage the founder of the Asian Awards, the inspirational Paul Segoo.
Inspiration is too kind coming from you, Lorco. The Founders Award, as the name suggests, is an award purely in the gift of the founder. We've created it so that exceptional individuals can be given exceptional honor, people who might not otherwise have been recognized through the strict criteria of our judging process. The Founders Award might go to a person or group of people in the present or even from the past, as we did at the last event with Freddie Mercury. It will only be given where there is a clear, compelling, and undisputable reason for it, and that's with the case for tonight's legendary, and I do mean legendary, recipient. We would determine that the award should go to an individual whose lasting impact on the world is of such magnitude. Without him, actors such as Jackie Chan and Jet Li may never have existed. This year's recipient is truly a global icon, and his legend lives on, a star bright and strong even 40 years since his death in 1973. Let's see our incredible honoree in action.
Tonight, the Asian Awards honor a man named by Time magazine as one of the most influential people of the 20th century. A Chinese-American martial artist, actor, filmmaker, author, and martial arts instructor. His films elevated the traditional Hong Kong martial arts film to a new level of popularity and acclaim, sparking a surge of interest in Chinese martial arts in the West in the 1970s. The direction and tone of his films changed and influenced martial arts and martial arts films in Hong Kong and the rest of the world, and 40 years after his death, his name has become a thriving global brand synonymous with personal innovation and achievement. An artist, a humanitarian, and above all else a thinker, this man's eloquence swayed politicians, executives, and movie stars alike. His legacy extends far beyond the martial arts world and is marked tonight with this Founders Award.
I mean, that is legendary, right? And to receive the award, and she has traveled from Los Angeles specifically to come to this event. To receive this award, I'm delighted to welcome his widow, Linda Lee Cadwell.
Lee was born Lee Yun Fan in 1940 to parents from Hong Kong and raised in Kowloon until his late teens. Moved to the United States at 18 to receive his higher education and began teaching martial arts. In his short life, his films elevated the traditional martial arts film to a new level of popularity and acclaim, and he died in 1973, aged just 32.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you, all the friends of Bruce Lee. I am so honored and deeply touched to receive this prestigious award on behalf of my late husband, Bruce Lee, the little dragon, Lei Xiaolong. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the recognition of the significance of Bruce's work, his art, and philosophy. As Paul said, Bruce passed away in 1973 at the age of 32. And now, 40 years later, he lives on in the hearts and minds of all of us. As you know, he was an amazing and gifted martial artist. He was a physical specimen. He was a charismatic cinema star. But even more important than that, and the reason that we are still celebrating Bruce Lee 40 years later, is because he was a student of life with lessons to teach all of us. He studied throughout his life. He was a student of philosophy, of Asian philosophies, of Western philosophies, of ancient and modern philosophies. And his learning enabled him to overcome obstacles such as racial barriers, physical hurdles, economic difficulties, language differences. He was able to develop his own philosophy of his own way of life and do the best that he could do. And I thank you for discerning the real life significance of Bruce's work that has encouraged people of all ages and nationalities to find greater meaning in their own lives. Not only did Bruce show the world the beauty of Chinese culture, but through his philosophical writings, which have been widely published, he has become a worthy role model to his Asian brothers and sisters and peoples of all cultures. As he often said, under the heavens there is but one family. My daughter, our daughter, Shannon, has dedicated her life work to preserving the legacy of her father. And she sends you her greetings, and together, she and I, and the spirits of Bruce and Brandon, are grateful to the Asian Awards for this very prestigious honor. Thank you so much.
The winner of the Founders Awards, Bruce Lee.
What a wonderful way to finish the evening. That does conclude the formal proceedings this evening. 2013, 13 extraordinary people, 13 extraordinary lives that we've celebrated this evening. Please remember to take your top 100 as you leave, but it doesn't really finish here because there is an after party. Kick on for as long as you can. I think it's probably about another 5 3/4 hours before daylight. So enjoy the evening. Paul, thank you for the invitation to be here yet again, and thank you all for being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Coe.